What up guys, it's your boy Williams Fitness back again with another video. Now this video I have been meaning to do for about a week and a half now. It's just a lot of other stories have kind of escalated. And you know how YouTube is, if you don't get it out there and then you sort of... So I'm friends with a good online coach, and basically he posted on an Instagram story about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, about a little baby called Ralph that's in hospital. Now he's in the Great Ormond Street Hospital. Now those of you who don't know, obviously my international followers, Great Ormond Street Hospital is a hospital that is designed and specifically just caters for children. So I was following this story that my friend Scott posted, and he was basically just asking for donations and his followers and friends to help out. So I started looking into this a little bit more, and then I obviously went on to his Just Giving page. And it just, not only did Scott's plea touch me personally because I've got a little boy myself, but reading about Ralph just hit home for me a little bit more than it might have done other people. So just to get into it, Ralph was admitted to the Great Ormond Street Hospital in February this year. And at 7 weeks old, he was diagnosed with a rare condition. Now, please forgive me, I'm not very good with these, Latin extra long diagnosis words, but basically he was diagnosed with hemophagocytic lymphohistiocytosis. And basically, since he was diagnosed with this, he's been kept in the Great Ormond Street Hospital. So Will, his dad, and Ben, I presume, I think it's Will's brother or friend, decided, I tell you what, because he's been in here so long, we need to start raising some money and some funds to help fund the Great Ormond Street Hospital. So what they decided to do is they've set up a walk. They're going to walk the entire length of the Thames, which is 100 kilometres and 62 miles. Now, getting back to the point, you're obviously all wondering, okay, well, how did the bodybuilders save a life? Okay, I get you. What basically happened from this point on was Scott does have a really, really good following on Instagram. Not massive, ridiculous numbers, but this just shows how quality matters over quantity. So Scott reached out to his followers. I think, don't quote me, I think they were already on £300-400 already raised. And then within, I think it was just shy of 48 hours, it went to straight up to £3,000. So Scott obviously did this post, and I thought, right, I can help out. Will is an amateur bodybuilder himself. Scott's big into bodybuilding. He's big in the fitness world. I thought, right, I've got contacts. I know people. I can see if I can get my people to start sharing this donation page around. I reached out to Generation Iron. Boom, they shared it. I reached out to William Bonac. You all know that I'm good friends with William. Shared it. And there were so many people, and I wanted to make a video, not just to obviously help with donations, because that is the main thing and the main point of this video. And any money this video does make is going straight back to the Just Giving page. But my point of this video was to get the bodybuilding community together to help somebody that was in need, to help a little baby boy. And like when I reached out to William's got kids himself, so obviously he was like, yeah, no worries, straight up shared it. I reached out to Chanel's Rich Piana's ex-partner, lovely girl. Say what you want about what the things she posts on Insta, but honestly, without hesitation, the only issue she had was she had terrible signal, and then boom, shared it. Reached out to Zach King Kong, no questions, shared it. Reached out to all my sponsors from Geared Hardware, Bulletproof Gymwear, Bodybuilding Subs, and they made donations themselves, which was really, I actually love them for that, and I think that made us grow together even more. But I was just overwhelmed by the amount of people that I reached out to, and without hesitation, just shared it. And then with some really big names as well. Obviously, you got people like William Bonac and stuff. But like, I didn't even reach out to Gym Legion. Actually, they just shared it. They'd seen it and they shared it. There was Shreddy Beast, who I'm friends with. He's a really big up and coming YouTuber who does like motivational videos. I know I'm waffling on, but I'm intentionally trying to drag this video out for a reason, to obviously get obviously the more view times, the more adverts we can put on this. I just want to make sure I shout everybody out that did actually help out. Guilty, 84 Warrior, Steve Shoesmith. You probably know Steve from back in the day from, what was it called? Iron War something. I can't even remember what it's called. Steve's going to kill me. But he's good. He was good friends with Rich back in the day, and that's how I became to know Steve. And I just love how everybody I reached out to just stepped up. There was no questions, no hesitations. There was a few people that I reached out to that actually refused. I'm not going to name names, but in the future, if they do piss me off again, I will be dropping names out there. I'm probably posting some of the comments I got back. Some of you will be very surprised that. Some of you will be very surprised and ashamed as well. But yeah, so what I want to do, guys, I'm going to tag a few people down below. I'm going to tag Will himself. Because obviously if you want to follow up with this and you want to see how little Ralphie's doing, please feel free to. Obviously the first link is going to be the Just Giving page. The next link is going to be Will's Instagram. Then I'm going to post Scott's. Because to be fair, Scott Francis, his main following did the bulk majority of the donations. I think Scott donated like 250 quid himself. Don't know what that equates to in dollars, probably about $320. But he stumped up a chunk of the cash first, and he was just asking people to donate £1 or $1, you know, whatever your currency may be. I'm not asking for you to, do you know what I mean, scratch around for every penny you've got, whatever you've got spare. So if you were going to go Starbucks today, don't. You don't need a Starbucks. Have a cup of tea at home, have a cup of coffee at home. The couple of quid you were going to spend or the couple of dollars you were going to spend, jump over. They have upped it. They did set the benchmark to $3,000. They've now upped it to 5, given how overwhelming it was a couple of weeks ago. And they thought, basically, fuck it. If we can make more, let's make more. It's going to one of the best causes you could ever possibly imagine. I do keep mentioning Scott's name because obviously he did the bulk of this and I can't take that away from him. I just used a bit of clout that I had with other people to get them share it. I'm not too sure how much that even helped. I just wanted to try and do something. Yeah, so big shout out to Scott. I've obviously posted his details online, so if you want to go follow Scott, he's a big in the fitness industry as a trainer. He doesn't just train pros, he trains, you know, the Joe Bloggs of the world, the single housewives, etc. There's a very vast, broad spectrum of the people he trains. He's fucking amazing at it, though. And I don't keep waffling on about this guy, but this is the guy I go to, and I'm being genuine about this. This is the guy I go to if I've got any question, even if it's regarding a YouTube video, because he stopped me doing a couple of videos before in the past as well, just because I didn't have quite enough information to back up the title of a video. So yeah, go drop this guy a follow. He posts stuff all day, every day on his Instagram story, just informational facts. You can ask him questions, whether it's should I bother with creatine, to how quick can I lose 8 pounds of body fat, whatever. He is very straight to the point. He's factual. He backs things up with science. It's not opinionated. He can come across as opinionated. He would agree with that, but he's just very passionate about what he does. So go drop him a follow. And everybody else in this, Shreddy Beast, thank you very much. Bodybuilding Supplements UK, thank you. Bulletproof Gymwear, thank you. William Bonac, thank you. Zach King Khan, thank you. Steve Shoesmith, Chanel. I genuinely appreciate all of you. I thank you for your support. Hopefully we can get more donations coming in from this. And yeah, please go and hit these people up if you like. Especially, you know, Francis Diet. I think it's at Francis Diet, but his name's Scott Francis. Go follow Will if you want some updates and progress on this. I think they're doing the sponsored walk. I think it's in a couple of weeks' time. It's not long from now. 7th of September, they're doing the walk. So yeah, if you can help, please help. If not, watch the video a couple of times a day. Let's get the views up on the video, and then maybe use the revenue from the video instead of, or share the video at least. Do whatever you can. If you can't afford a donation, just share the video, post it on your Facebook, whatever you want to do. I have dragged this video out to 10 minutes on purpose, and that was so I could spam the hell out of this video with adverts, just to see if we can help, you know, get some more money through. But yeah, I've been Williams Fitness, you've been you. Peace.